My name is Joseph. Uh, I'm the one who's been giving you content on about the show, the Grand Tour show. So I've been giving content for a while since 2019 is when I started this channel. So when I started, it was like a joke, like friends say, let's start a channel, like that kind of thing. So when I started the channel, I was just a young teenager. I had like all this material on my laptop, and all this material was just sitting there. Like initially, I didn't know that there's copyright. You're not supposed to use this material because it was just sitting there. And as a teenager, like, hey, wait a minute. What if I upload all this content online and see what happens? It's like a joke. So I uploaded the content, and it went viral. Like guys were watching, they were subscribing, and it was so amazing. Like to see me, grow the channel grow. It grew by 2020 when Corona and lockdown and everything. So when it grew, at like 17,000 subscribers, man. And I'm so happy what I've achieved. Even though at first, I didn't know what it was. I was supposed to do on this channel. But that's a brief history about myself and what I did and how the channel has grown. So, anyways, I got hacked, and this is the reason that I decided to like my channel is gone. It has no identity. You know, I did all this work, and now it was taken away from me by someone. Even though I was a teenager, I didn't know what the do's and don'ts of the channel. I I feel like this channel has grown, and how far it has grown, and now it's big, and now it has to take a different direction. So on actually last year, 2021 December around 18th, I received an email. And I was struggling, like, to find jobs, money, and I have a family and all that. So someone told me they want to do a collaboration. So, and then I thought, this is quick money, and Christmas is about to come. Why should I? Maybe I should do this collaborative thing. So yeah, I opened the email, and little did I know it was a hack. Just by I read the contract, and when I read the contract, it was good. As in it looked legit. Like they were paying between 150 to 200. So this is quick money. I could get this money, go have fun with my family. Christmas. So when I opened the email, boom, the hacker got in. My passwords, my recovery emails, my phone numbers were changed. It was horrible. And now the channel doesn't have an identity, like a face, it doesn't have a face. So you can imagine, like, how will I prove it's me? You know, I was hacked. How? You know. So it was kind of it was painful. Like, even though I didn't. Debatably, someone might say, but it's not your content. It's Grand Tour content, but it's my channel. I grew it. I mean, that has to count for something. So when it happened, I felt really bad, man. These guys, by the content creators, you should be warned. Never open any email on like on your laptop or your phone and just read and just try to. Always be careful with this email, guys. People are hacking people, man, and they're taking away all the content. So people unsubscribed. Like I saw like 100 people unsubscribe, and that's a lot. I know 100 is a lot. This I remember there's a time this channel had um 300 100 subscribers, and I was so excited. Like one subscriber, to get even one subscriber, it's challenge, man. You have to convince people to stay. And the content I was putting out, it was a joke. I was just experimenting, but it turned out to be serious. People loved it, and the direction that it took, it had like a life on its own. So I felt bad, because now the channel has been hacked. I can't tell anyone who I am. I can't say that this is my channel. Yeah, so I reached out to Google. I tried to recovery. It failed terribly. I tried support, failed miserably. And by the way, these guys, they're spoiling the Lumina 4 editing software, which is a big software. I came to find out that's what it was all about. They were saying that we have a software, Lumina software, and then they showed me all these links of people that were that did all these commercials and huge content creators. I was like a tiny bit of what those guys did. So yeah, so like they sounded really convincing. But Lumi 4, you should watch out those guys. They're terrible guys. They use your name and they abuse it. They use your name and they make it sound convincing, and then they steal people's channel, and it's not good. So that's the thing that happened, and I feel so bad. I had to speak out. I had to say, like, I had to give the channel a face. So right now Google tried to reach out. So I saw a video of someone saying that Team YouTube responds on Twitter, and I was like, how? Like, I tried everything. I've tried resetting. I've tried the backup calls, they don't work. I've tried the help and support, there's no way I can get help. So I discovered that there's this account, YouTube, Team YouTube on Twitter. So I reached out to them, and they were surprisingly they were quick. Within a few hours I made a conversation with them. I told them, listen, I made this channel and someone has stolen it. Someone went live, and then they called themselves Decentralized Mana. I don't even know what that is. At the time I didn't know, but now I know it's about the craze of NFTs, and but you can't sell that content on a car channel. People will question, like, I'm sure the response wasn't that good. People are like, hey, bring Jeremy, we want to see Jeremy Clarkson, we want to see James May, we want to see Richard Hammond. Assuming this on how one of my subscribers would respond. Hey, bring back the guy. Hey, we want to see Carnage I Trust. Anyway, that aside, so the guy tried to steal my channel, and selling that NFT concept to a car channel doesn't work like that. You now have to convince people that, hey, don't watch content about cars and all that, throw it away, watch content about NFTs and cryptocurrency, the people will be bored, you know. It doesn't work like that. So that's how it went down, and I feel so bad about it. So I tried. I was depressed. You can imagine, no one knows you, man. Like, you've been putting out content since 2019. It's been going viral, but no one knows who you are. And about the channel, how I fared, you know. Yeah, I didn't know about copyright, or I didn't know about, you know, the strikes and everything. I came to realize later that, hey, what you're doing is wrong. You know, you shouldn't just take someone's content and put it online and try to make money off of it. It's wrong. So I didn't know at the time. Like, you know, I'm just a Kenyan kid. Okay, now I'm not a kid. I got beards and everything, but at the time I was a teenager. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I knew like where I could get all this stuff and how I could post it. And I'm just one of the many guys who post Grand Tour content. And I was like, okay, this guy is, you know, supposed to post this content for Grand Tour, but if you post it, if you don't post it, someone else will. So I posted it, knowing, you know, that I was just this rebellious guy. So I'm sorry to Mr. Willman and the Amazon guys and the Grand Tour guys. I promise this time I will try to add value to your content. I think that's what YouTube said. You know, just don't just pick someone's content and throw it in there, shove it in there, and just and let people eat that like view that content without permission and without. I didn't know those things. You know, I'm just learning slowly, a bit by bit, and hopefully I'll be able to understand the whole thing. But now, you know, the channel, the Car Jungle channel, had grown on its own. Like, it had like its life on its own. Like, it wasn't mine. It's like, you know, it's like how Elon Musk says, you know, you create something and then it just has a life of its own. It's a robotic kind of vibe, you know. It just goes. It's a cyborg, like, you know. So why the name Kajango? Some would ask me. Because, you know, I'm from Africa, and we're known for, you know, the wild jungle, Tarzan. That's some British says Tarzan, you know, and safari and all that. So I decided the jungle name would fit. At first I was trolled, like, hey, come mumbo, come blumbo. The guys were writing in the comments, but, you know, it grew. Now it became known. You know, if you Google content that relates to Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May, I was one of the guys, man. I was the one guy pushing those content. So it grew. It became big. So and no one knew who was doing all this. So it was frustrating, like, not to be known, and then now the channel taken away from you. It was bad, you know. I couldn't do anything. So I reached out to YouTube, and they gave me 3 days, and I just wanted to let you guys know that there's hope that I might recover this channel. And if I don't recover this channel, maybe I won't post this video. But if I recover the channel, I'll post this video explaining how I got hacked, you know. Yeah, it was horrible, man. Like, this is a warning to all content creators. Don't just open any link. Like, the way you just like, hey, hi guys, we're gonna do a collaboration. Hey, here's like a list of things you need to do, like a contract, like how much you'll be paying. They put those PDFs there, and then you open, bam, the channel is gone. And another thing I realized, people don't know like where, if something like this happened, people don't know where they're gonna go to and get help. Like the team YouTube, I realized like 1 week after I was hacked. I was suffering. I was like depressed. I was like, oh man, what has happened? And then the problem is, again on Google, the problem is one email is for all those accounts. You know, one email. Like the email for YouTube is the same email you use for AdSense. Is the same email you use for your emails. So you can imagine if a disaster like that happens and you just linked all those things, and all the emails that come through there are the same emails. Like the bank statements come through there, the payments come through, the bills, the important clients, they go through there, side things that you're doing on the side, they go through the email. So you can imagine the damage that hacker has managed to create. So I would say that you guys be careful. Like this is real. Hackers, they're good, man. As one PDF file, and he got access to everything. Like now he's was in was like on his own. Like, so realizing that, and then as in, it's not good, like stealing someone else's channel. Someone will argue like, yeah, you stole the Grand Tours content. That's how you got what you deserve, you know. But yeah, it's kind of true. That's how I feel. I feel like I deserved some of it, because at the time I was just taking the Grand Tours content and putting in there. But the growth of the channel, it grew so well, and I was planning now to do something legitimate, but with money, with the problems, I couldn't even afford a single, like a camera or anything. So I had to wait. Like, I guess this is a wake up call for me. Now I need to take a different approach with the channel. So maybe I can do reaction videos if you guys want are into that kind of thing, and or maybe I can do I don't know, something about cars. What would you want me to do? Imagine like you have a channel, it grew, it has a life on its own, and people don't want to see anything but Grand Tour videos. They just want to see Jeremy Clarkson or Richard Hammond or James May. You know, they don't want to see my face. I said, when they look at my face, it's like, hey, this African boy, man, this African guy, what is he talking about? We want to see the superstars. So you can imagine my dilemma, like not showing my face. And then now, when the wake up call has stopped me, hey man, you need to wake up. You need to take a different approach, a different direction on content that you put out. So guys, that's it. And tell me what you guys think. Should I continue with the channel with the reaction? Maybe I should do reaction videos of funny moments from Jeremy Clarkson, or maybe I should do, I don't know, maybe I should do car videos. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I don't know, maybe you guys tell me what you want to see that is legit, legal, that, that is in the guidelines of YouTube policy, you know not steal people's content. What you guys think is fair, so that's it. That's all I have to say. And I just wanted to introduce myself. The face of this channel is me. Now that you see me, even some of you may not see me like my face. You got trolls everywhere. Some of you may not even like that I'm an African. Maybe, I don't know. enough about. I don't want to pull the race card or anything. I just no, yeah, I'm a guy that loves cars and the thrill of cars. So um, yeah, you guys tell me what you want to see, and should I do more talkative videos like this? Should I do reaction videos? Tell me what you want to see. Yeah, it's all about you guys. So thank you so much for your time. If you watch this video from the start to the finish of all my nonsense, I'm really grateful that you got to the end. And if you tolerate this face of mine, my nonsense and the truth, and now with the approach that the channel takes, thank you so much. Please don't subscribe, man, because I came out and said this and that. Subscribe and support me. We maybe we'll do a legit way of doing things. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.